Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another great video. It's your boy Josh FX, and welcome back to my channel, to my educative channel. So I hope you guys have had a lovely morning. Right now it's exactly like around 7 a.m. So without dilly-dallying, I want to go straight to the point. I'm going to talk about misconceptions most people or most non-traders have about forex trading. So I'm going to cover all the misconceptions, the most talked about misconception that majority of the people are meant to believe what forex trading is, and actually it's not that case. So today I'm going to remove all those misconceptions so that you can have the right analogy, the right perception of what really forex trading is, and forget whatever you hear on the internet, or you forget whatever anyone tells you, because where does it come from? It comes from the source, a person who is always in the market every single day. So I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat you, I'm going to tell you the real facts, and trust me, whatever I'm going to tell you is the real deal. And forget whatever everyone is saying, because the fastest way for you not getting rich where you want to be, it's for you to listen to wrong people. So be careful of whom you're getting your advice from, or who you are listening from, or where who is telling you this and that. So be very, very, very careful and very, very keen on where you get majority of your information concerning forex trading. Now, this is the best place for you to get your information about forex trading, for you to learn about forex trading, for you to get some knowledge about forex trading, for you to improve your psychological performance in forex trading. This is the best place and this is the best channel. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Josh Perfect. So without wasting time, let's get direct to the point. So misconception most people have about forex trading. One of the misconceptions that these people, most majority, 99.9% of people that have about forex trading, even traders themselves are affected with this percentage is most most people who get into trading, or most people who are outside trading, think that forex trading is a get rich quick scheme, and that's the most biggest misconception most people have about forex trading. Because, and I don't blame most people why they have that kind of misconception. It's I blame it on the influencers and the traders that portray trading like it's easier. I want you to take this scenario. Those people who are portraying trading to be easier, trust me, those guys have like 5 years and above experience, 3 years and above experience with the markets. Now, when you see somebody making $30,000 in 3 minutes, that takes 5 years of work. That takes 3 years of work. Now, when you see it at that particular time, you think, wow, then this thing is easier. I will just deposit money, then boom, 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 boom. I'll already have made $30,000 in a single trade. But what you don't see is the hours and the days spent behind the desk, the days that he spent locked in his room, the days that he cried alone. That you do not see. What you see is the end result. You see the output and not the input. And that is what majority lose focus. They come here, they think that trading is a get rich quick scheme, and whatever they do is just they try to get, they try to make money, you see. But that's not the entire case about forex trading. Forex trading is a slow, get rich quick scheme. It's going to take you years. They're just the same way you went to school for 4 years to get a college degree. Then why should it be different when you come to a new industry? Why do you want it to pay you within the 6 months that you should already become a multi-millionaire within it? Does it even make sense? It would have made sense. It could, your university degree would have made you a multi-billionaire after 4 years. Why hasn't it made you a multi-billionaire? Then you come to an industry now of skills, which is just the same about the education system that you have. Then you think that it's going to make you a millionaire within the 6 months. It doesn't apply like that. It won't apply like that. I'm not saying that people are not being, they cannot become, they are, there are people who can become profitable within 6 months, but you cannot make a multi-millionaire within the first. So it's not a get rich quick scheme. I want you to get this through a thick skull. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It takes time because you need to learn about yourself. It's much more of a personal development journey. For instance, a personal, if you have never been personal, if you've never engaged in a personal development journey, trust me, this is the best personal development journey you'll ever embark on. So it's, forget about the money, forget about everything. Acquire the skills, acquire the right knowledge, and trust me, the money will start flowing. But if you focus on the money on the early stages of forex trading, then it's going to fuck you up. Really fuck you up totally. You're going to start questioning and start doubting, why is it not happening to me? Why is it happening to that guy? But you're forgetting one thing: experience is what separates you guys. The guy has seen a million candles, you've only seen 100 candles. Can't you see the difference? So you cannot see what he sees, and you are seeing what he cannot see. So you are on different wavelengths. Do not compare yourself. So the number one misconception most people have is forex trading is a get rich quick scheme. And I'm telling you right now, forex trading is a slow get rich quick scheme. Even if it takes 2 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, well, who doesn't care? As long as when it starts paying, it covers your generational, it gives you generational wealth, and it makes sure your family, everyone that you care about, will never have to worry about money. All it takes is time, just time. So the next misconception, and this is more majority of the Kenyans are are a victim of this misconception that most people have about forex trading. It has become so relevant in the Kenyan, in Kenya, majority just in Kenya. Most people think that forex trading is too. I don't know who came up with this analogy or who came up with this lie, but that has to be the second biggest misconception people have about forex trading. No, when you have this kind of misconception, it brings fear to other people. So if somebody had the interest of venturing into forex, then he had that forex trading is simple. Simple, I say I can just for those who don't know simple, maybe they're not from Kenya. I can say it's let's say gazing. Yeah, it's just gazing. So I don't know who what kind of people came up with this misconception, but all I can say forex trading is not gazing, and it's not even about simple. You are scaring off people, you are scaring people who have the passion to do this, because if you tell people that it's simple, then they'll never even go to try to go and research. And you, if you are a person listening to other people, what they say, they're imposing their own limiting beliefs upon you so that you do not achieve whatever they have been unable to achieve. They're instilling fear upon you. Remember, if you hang out with the masses and do whatever the masses are doing, then you're always going to get the same results as the masses. So for you to be different, you have to do things different. I'm not saying that you go and start practicing gazing. No. Forex trading is totally different, even doesn't include gazing. Forex trading is just you and the forex markets. Only that you, your laptop, and the forex markets and the internet. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone. Literally, there's no boss, there's no client, just you and your charts alone. So when a person comes and says that forex trading is simple, now you even wonder, is that person really straight in the head? Is that person really okay in the head? How does it add up? I'm spending each and every single day of my life on these charts. Every day you're seeing me on this chart. Then how is the simple come? If it could be simple, so everybody could be driving. Si kila mtu angekuwa ameenda kuuza simtu yake. So it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't add up. You see, so most of these people are putting limitations on you, their own limitations on you, because somebody he tried something and it failed to him. Now what he does is trying to fabricate a lie so that you cannot do it, because he's afraid that if you do it, you can win, while he can watch you win, while at the same time he failed. So what does he do? Spread propaganda, spread lies, spread rumors. You are spending charts on your own every day. I'm on the charts. How can it be simple? It's you and the market. So you're just analyzing the market and then deciding whether to buy and to press. Then how is the simple coming? Most people, I can say most people, when they look at this young generation, because we're living in a different generation, the car and the type of cars they drive, the influencers are looking up to also the type of traders that are professional, the types of cars, and the age, it doesn't correlate. So most people just say assume and say no, that guy is into something else. Is not for it's actually forex trading. Most people do not know the kind of power and the kind of money that actually flows into these markets. Every single day there's $7.9 trillion circulating in the forex market. The forex market is a real market. The New York Stock Exchange market trades in the forex market. So I wonder why majority of people, I can say it's lack of education, lack of exposure. Yeah. So do not listen to what majority of people tell you about what is realistic and what is unrealistic, for you to save yourself from the crowd, from being part of the system, is for you to just stop listening to anyone who does not have whatever you want. So, guys, forex trading is not simple. Do not be afraid, guys. If you have passion, just go to YouTube, search on how you're about to start forex trading, how you're supposed to do this, get yourself a mentor, start already learning, and you'll realize all those guys, whatever they were saying, it was just crap. And you see, and if you could have listened to them, you could not have taken the leap of faith, and you could have stayed at the same place each and every single day. And that is the worst place you can ever be, regretting that why you did not take that opportunity, regretting why you listened to somebody who put his own limiting beliefs on you. So the third misconception most people have is that you need a lot of money for you to start trading forex. Now this is the biggest misconception ever. You don't need a lot of money for you to start trading forex. There are brokers that offer a minimum deposit of $5 and others $10. So you don't need a lot of money. You don't need $200, $2,000 or $1,000 for you to start trading forex. Just there is minimum deposit, and also the good thing is there are prop firms challenges. The prop firms, prop firms are basically companies or organizations that give you money, big capital, for you to trade on their behalf. Then you get 80%, and they tend to keep 20% of the profit. So there is no money right now. Just get the skill, and the money will automatically come. Trust me. It may take long, but as long as you have the skill, all it takes is just one good month, and you shall get there. Next misconception most people have about forex trading is they think most when they enter to forex trading, they think that more trades is equal to more profits. That's a biggest lie. More trades is equal to more profits. Now I'm going telling you, more trades is equal to less profits. The more you trade, the more trades you take, the more danger and the more risk you expose yourself to. So you can have won like 2 trades in London session. You take another 3 trades on London session. All those 3, they end up into losses. You are already on negative. You are on profit, you're already on negative. See, so more trades is equal to less profits. The less you do in forex trading, the more profitable you will become. So always look for the high probability setups. Do not trade everything. Know your system very well. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Is this how I'm supposed to? Most people trade for the thrill and not for what they're supposed to do. If there's no setup, there's no trade. So I'm here to tell you, less is more, not more is less. More is more, no. Less is more. The less you do, the more you are rewarded. Do not overtrade. Most people overtrade and they end up losing everything. They lose their profits and they lose their entire account. Do not try to get rich. Also, can compare. You can add this with getting rich quick. Like add more and get yourself paid. It's a simple process. Forex trading is gambling. Now, forex. Another misconception most people have is forex trading is gambling. Now, all I can say is there's so many similarities about forex trading and gambling, but they're totally different things, because forex trading will only become gambling when there's no structure, when there's no plan, when there's no risk management, when there's no trade management. When you don't know whatever you are doing in the markets, then it automatically becomes a gambling. If you don't know whatever you are doing in the markets, then it automatically becomes gambling. When you risk more than you are supposed to risk, then it automatically becomes gambling. When you don't have a trading strategy, then it becomes gambling. When you don't know what you're supposed to do next, then it already becomes gambling. So the only thing that's it is basically, they have similarities, but it's totally different things, because what professional gamblers do and professional traders do is basically the same thing, but in a different way. Like I said, that it's not the same case. Here we have structure. We have structure. Remember, in gambling there's no structure. Here we have plans. In gambling there's no plan. Here we have risk management. In gambling there's no risk management. You see, so we are on. It's another different ball game, but most of the concepts they relate to gambling. See, next is more screen time will make you better. Another misconception most people have is most screen time, most time you spend on the chat will make you better. Will make you better. This is the biggest misconception ever. Now, I won't say that it's bad, but it depends on the level you are as a trader. If you're beginning as a trader, then more screen time will automatically make you better. I'm not going to lie to you and say that it's already a misconception. No, it depends on the level you are. If you are beginning, if you are a beginner trader, learning about your strategy, learning about you're trying to master your own trading strategy, then more screen time will make you better. But if you're already past that stage, less screen time makes you better. Because what are you trying to do? What are you trying to get from the markets again? What are you trying to decode again from the markets? You see? So it depends on the level you are as a trader. Now, most of traders they take this that the more time they spend on the screen, the more time they become better. So you can say a person has passed that stage of more screen time is equal to better. Now he's supposed to be on the less time is equal to better. He's still on the more time is equal to better. So you just make your mind to be tired, you make your mind to figure things which are not supposed to figure. You are looking for something which is not even supposed to be there. So you see, so the less time you spend, the less time if you know what you are doing, it's the less time because most of the times we want to get set up sit every single day. That's the truth. So the less time you spend with the charts, the better you are because you'll be having clarity and every day. The next misconception, the eighth misconception that you have to trade every single day for you to become better. You don't need, even if it's called day trading, you need your setups will not appear every single day. Your setup will never appear every single day. And as a trader, you are only supposed to react to times only when your setups appear. So whenever your setups does not appear, you're not supposed to do anything. You need to have patience. Patience is king. Patience is a skill and you need to have it. So this misconception that you every single day, every session that you enter, you must trade doesn't work like that. You only trade when your setup has appeared. You only trade when the market conditions have given you an opportunity. You only trade when you are supposed to trade. But when there's no setup, when the market conditions have not given you any opportunity, you are supposed to remain still and do not trade at all. You are only supposed to react when there's an opportunity, when there's a setup. When there's no setup, no trade. No setup, no trade. I don't care whether it takes 2 weeks, 1 week. That depends on your strategy. And if it does that, not trade also. The next misconception most people have about forex trading is professional traders never lose. I told you guys, losing is part of the game about forex trading. Losing is part of the game. What differentiates the unprofitable and profitable traders is the unprofitable tends to believe that losing is wrong and losing is bad. I'm here to tell you that losing is good in forex trading. Losing is bad and you can never run away from it. What differentiates is the professional trader knows that he can lose 3 trades and win 1 trade or win 2 trades and still will be profitable. What he that has to do is he has to take his edge the same way over and over a consistent number of trades. Then at the end will be profitable. See, so you have to be consistent, taking the same setup over and over and over, and the probability of you being profitable will be available by the end of the week. So you need to have an amp sample size. Do not measure your profitability depending on one single trade. No, it doesn't work like that. You should need to have like 10 trades on the sample size of 10 trades or 20 trades. You can fail 3 trades and you can fail 6 trades and win 4 trades. But according to your risk management and everything, and risk to reward, you still become profitable. So that's how they view trading. You need to be consistent with your setup, taking the same setup over and over. Do not change your trading strategy. Do not change how you take your setup. Do not trade anything. You just have to take the same. And the probabilities are always going to be your favor. But the moment you change the market variables, you add something to the market variables, then you change the probability of you to become profitable. So what these professional traders is, they maintain their system to be the way it is. If they took the same trade the same here. They do it the same here. So they don't change anything. And that's how they flip the probabilities in their favor, even if they lose. But if and they know even if they lose, there's always that one trade that's going to work out. And that one trade is what they're looking for. Those two trades is what is going to work out. And those two trades is what they're looking for. And by the end of the week, he can lose six trades, but the whole trade will have he will have won, because if he lose only, let's say, oh, let's say, how can he lose like 20 pips. When he wins 200 pips. Can you see that? See, so these four wins will much be greater than the six losses. So that's how they play the game. So number 10, the 10 misconception most people have about forex trading is a perfect trade strategy exists. There's no perfect strategy. There's no holy grail. Every system fails. Every system has its own market conditions. A good market conditions and good bad market conditions. So only choose one strategy and stick to it. There's no holy grail. There's no strategy that is 99.9% win rate here. Most people are profitable with 20% win rate. Why are you looking for strategies, the holy grace? They don't exist. Every strategy fails at some point, and that's normal and that's part of the game. So you need to understand how your strategy performs in good market conditions and how your strategy does not perform, how it performs in bad market conditions. But this misconception most people have, that there is a perfect strategy out there. There is the holy grail out there. There is nothing literally like that. Stop wasting your time, stop wasting your money, stop wasting your money jumping from one mentorship to another mentorship looking for the perfect strategy. I'm not saying you should not have a good strategy. You need to have a good strategy, but there's no holy grail strategy. Even my strategy fails, and I've told you, being consistent does not mean that you should avoid losses. Being consistent is accepting losses and falling in love with them, and knowing that if you take your trades, if you take your setups the same way, you don't change any variables in your system, automatically I'll become profitable. So I have to take the same setup over and over a long period of time. So there's never a perfect strategy, guys. There's no holy grail in forex trading. So these are the most misconception most people have about forex trading. I hope you guys have found this video to be very educative, and if you have already found this video to be a very educative, please guys subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can grow this account, and I'll promise you to be dropping more educative video concerning the topic of forex trading. It's been your host Josh Effects. So guys, do not forget, subscribe, guys. Thank you.